Hello everyone, this is Katerina speaking, and I'll bring you the energy report and the light language to go with it so you can ride these waves with ease and grace. And hooray, hooray, hooray! It is finally the end of Mercury Retrograde. And I don't know about you, if you felt that the first upliftment on Monday this week with the new moon, and now today with the end of Mercury Retrograde, the energies are lifting even further, and that's such good news. And my guides are saying we all did really well with the upgrades that we received during the eclipse season. We're now starting to shift, change, integrate them. And while I prepared for the video, they said you can tell everyone the new you is now on the rise and on the forefront. So we really dived so deeply, received tons of new energy, and now it's starting to fall into place. And my guide said with the end of the eclipse season, the beginning with this new moon starting a new cycle, and now finally the end of Mercury retrograde, the energies are accelerating. It's really going fast forward now. And I could really feel that shift the last days of May, that energy of whatever was still trying to work itself out. And now there's an upsurge of energy for June. And my guides generally said that the energies for June are going to be lighter, brighter, and uplifting. And we also receive tons and tons of codes. I think for the end of my days, I'm going to be saying that because we are in this real big upgrade that works throughout the solar system, the whole universe. And for various reasons, Earth was lagging behind, and we're now really starting to gain momentum and join the rest of our solar system and the universe in this upgrade. And that's really, really exciting. And as part of that, my guides also said now during the end of February, where we had the 22nd of February until now, so many people not only shifted into 5D, those who were already in 5D have now shifted to the seventh gateway or the seventh dimension. So that is absolutely fantastic news. And when I felt into that, I could feel it's almost like the earth is taking a deep breath, and it's like, oh my God, the energies are rising in the human consciousness. And with that, the more people who have shifted from 5D to 7D, that group is expanding. And with that, it will draw in more people to either go from 3D to 4D to 5D. It will generally help for people to step out of those old patterns into the new, and that's really good news. And I could feel, and I know there's also a group of forerunners. We are in 90, and the energies are expanding. So all of us are upgrading, and with that, giving a chance for more people to join that merry-go-round in those much higher frequencies. And Gaia is so excited that the new earth is really starting to gain momentum. And every time I'm at a sacred site, I can really feel, oh my God, it's yet even higher. I can't believe this. And last Friday, I was out of the blue called to one of my really deeply connected sacred sites, and there were already the codes streaming in for the summer solstice. And we have an Iron Hill fort nearby, and I went to that one and anchored further energies. And I can also feel how the crystalline light is now increasing, and all those stargates are starting to line up. And what does this mean? It will raise the frequency of the planet itself more and more, and the natural distribution of light and energies is now going to be better and better as a result of it. So if you're out and about in nature, you may feel that it's like there's excitement in the air, and there's not just renewed hope. I think it's more, it's now really tangible. It's not wishful thinking. We're like, oh, I really trust it's all going to be okay. It's like you feel it. It's tangible. It's right there, and it's just going to increase. And I'm just having a look at it, and oh yeah, and my guide said this summer solstice is a huge biggie. It's not just a biggie, it's a huge biggie. So everything this year takes everything to a higher notch. Go from here to here in every of those big Celtic celebrations, or, you know, we have the two equinoxes in spring and autumn, And then we have the solstices that either fall on the summer or the winter in depending northern and southern hemisphere. So our northern summer solstice and the southern winter solstice this year, it's almost like, and they show me a wheel just now, and it's like, you know, when you take it to another level and you can't never go back in the best possible sense. It's like really, Ashta is just saying, it's, oh God, I want to cry. It's another tipping point. It's another point where we really reach a much more distinctive higher light for all. And they are also saying there are timeline shifts that are going to occur. There are more dimensional shifts taking place. And Ashta is saying it's like stepping onto the boat now that takes you for years to come on to where you're meant to go. And you know what I spoke about, that ascension highway, it's also taking more people into that ascension wave to upgrade together and feeling that sense of love and community. They're just saying, and I can feel the angelics really strongly saying that, and there's so much warmth and love in the higher dimensions. And the angelics are also one group that is really strongly prevalent at the moment to help with that emotional and mental support, to say, come on guys, you've got this, keep going, you know, you're doing great. And that's wonderful. And during this period of June, we are also now learning to integrate light, love, and power. So for all of us who are empaths, for all of us who are wisdom keepers, earth wisdom keepers, star seeds, beings from other dimensions who've worked here a long time, not many of us are really comfortable with inner power and personal power. And they're saying that this is now really part on the forefront to learn to recognize who you truly are on the deepest level. Also, as I was saying, it's like you're getting the goodie bags now. You know, you've been to so many events cosmically, and now the goodie bags are handed out. Like, thank you, Ashta. That's a really nice image. So you get now a collection of goodie bags, and that's also what Ashta said earlier when I prepared. And it's like we're going from the path of karma to dharma. So when you've finished your karmic patterns, and also those you've voluntarily taken on, you're now on the cusp to really take it onto your dharma. And that's when everything that you've worked before, you know, your plus account, is now starting to pay off. And the goodie bags is a nicer picture. I love that, Ashta. And with that, it also will raise your frequencies. It makes you much happier, more positive. And Ashta said it's also helping us to not slump down so deeply when we're working and transmuting and shifting through whatever still presents. And with that integration of light, love, and power, that understanding that power now is really not coming from dominance. It's more about I am in alignment. I am in my own alignment of light and love, and I am that I am that I am. That's really that higher self embodiment that becomes stronger. And when they flow in harmony, you become a super shiny beacon of light, and then you also are almost more immune to what's happening around you, because you are in that high stream, you are on that ascension highway, and it's much easier to ride what's taking place. And then my last point before the light language transmission is twin flames and sacred partnerships. So all of you who are in spiritual relationships, on a romantic level, there are so many light codes coming in to support this particular form of relationship, or where even people in 3D, 4D, and Ashta is saying where the bond of love is really strong. He's saying that's actually the key factor, that the bond of love between two people is really strong. Those relationships are receiving a tremendous amount of loving light codes to help disintegrate these old patterns of relationships from 3D and 4D to now step into that form of higher love. And he's saying we're making really good progress. And those of you who've always known you are on that twin flame pathway where two work together and become one, that momentum is increasing, and it's going to be more and more people. And it doesn't need to be the ultimate twin flame. It is more this heart connection where your hearts sync and where you really feel like, oh my God, I'm at home with you in your presence. So, and with that, I now started the light language and see who wishes to come through. And as per usual, you can close your eyes, hold your hands either in prayer position or over your heart, connecting with the golden web of light, with all the high vibrational beings. Okay. Miwash ke se hayaya na se ke ish ke na masa. Ki ish ki se na maha ki ash kakasa sana maha miwa ki na siwa na maha niwi yashk ki na masa ki na masa ki na masa hiwi shasha kakana masa hiwi shasha ka I sisi nana maha hiwayana iwa kiki sisi nana maha iwa kiki sisi nana maha niwash kiki sasana maha niwash kiki sasana namaha ikiki sasana maha ikiki sasana namaha niyanana niyanini kikina namasa siwa shishi kikina siwa shishi kikina naha misisi kakana maha misisi kakana maha. Niwe sisi nanamaha, niwe sisi ayuwe na shishi kiki namaha, niwa kiki sasana maha, niwa kiki sasana maha. Aka, 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 aka. Blessed be, so mote it be, and so it is. Wow, I hope I remember all of them. So one of them was Pleiadian consciousness, and the Pleiades are very strongly aligned at the moment. And they were saying we so love that energy of partying. And here in the UK, we currently have that Platinum Jubilee from the Queen. And we have from Thursday to Saturday or Sunday the days off. And you can really feel that party energy. And the Pleiades were saying they really, really enjoy it. And they said they're sending that energy of party and celebration to all of you. And then at some point when I looked upwards, it was really this golden rain shower coming down, that portal of Dharma, where all the goodie bags are literally showering you now. And that was really, really beautiful. And it was really open yourself up to receive this. You really received now the codes to easier receive them. And open your field. And then we have the dolphins, and the dolphins were saying, you know, we open the heart chakra for all of you so that you deeply connect with each other and find your soul tribe more with ease, not just through your soul star, but also a stronger resonance from your heart chakra to attract them. Then we had at the end a really beautiful goddess energy, and it is really infusing us with this divine feminine energy and divine love and appreciation. And oh yeah, and then there were beings who were saying we're bringing in the codes for June and that lighter, brighter energy. And I've also finally managed to put the June event on my website, so it's now available on the 26th of June. I'll have the summer solstice activation or the winter solstice activation if you're in the southern hemisphere. And my guides are already really cheering up around that, and I'm really looking forward to inviting you all. It's going to be a wonderful, great party and celebration. And now with this, I wish you a most wonderful rest of your weekend, or start of your weekend actually, and then a start after now the end of the Mercury retrograde. Bright blessings and namaste to you.